What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're doing a playthrough of DustRunners. This is the new expansion for the game DustRunner, and we're going to be doing a full playthrough of the game today. Full disclosure, as of the time of recording this video, the game has not officially released yet, but the creator, Jason Glover, has released a video for the crowd sale for DustRunner, so I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check that out if you would like to. So let's go ahead and get into the playthrough, guys. So we're going to set the tin off to the side over this way, and we're going to dive right in. So we're going to get our car set up first. So we're going to need the back to the car. We're going to get a random car part. Of course, these are double-sided, so you can kind of flip them around. What do we get here? Cool, so we got a car part that gives us 10 ammo. I believe this is one of the new car parts right here, which is pretty cool. It's like the little station wagon. Let's go ahead and get the middle car part mixed up. I'm going to avert my eyes here, and what do we got? Cool, so we got a +2 damage and 2 fuel. I'm pretty sure that this is what I had in the last playthrough, if I'm not mistaken. I believe. I think so. And sorry for the noise in the background. Ziggy is going off. The wind must have blown in the backyard. He just went flying out the back, barking at something. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up and see what we get here in the front. Okay, we got 9 health on our front car part here. Very nice. Cool, so we'll go ahead and get that set up. Let's put our cube here. We've only got 2 fuel. At least we do 2 damage. The 2 fuel kind of stinks, though. And we've got 10 ammo right there. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and shuffle up all the decks of cards. So let's get the exploration deck shuffled up here. And I hope you guys are excited for DustRunners, man. This little expansion here is fantastic. I say little expansion. It's pretty big expansion. It's fantastic, man. It adds so much content to the base game of DustRunners. And I honestly can't see myself just playing normal DustRunner anymore. It's like I'm spoiled by the expansion now. It is so good. So let's get this set up. Also, this bracelet right here is going to bump the table over and over again. So I'm going to remove that for the playthrough here. Let's get the resolution deck shuffled up. There we go. And we'll mix up the radiation deck, which of course is a new mechanic in the game. You can get radiation. Let's go ahead and set those there. And the settlement deck, which is also a new mechanic. You can visit little settlements and trade with the settlers there. And it's also how you gain some victory points as well when you land on the star nodes on the map cards up this way. Okay, cool. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and pick our modification. So we're going to get one at random and we get to choose one. And I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Considering our fuel tank is so small, we're going to grab the fuel tank modification card, which says, gain 1 fuel when you equip this card and add 1 to your fuel capacity. So we'll set that right here below our fuel. And we're going to gain 1 fuel capacity, so we get to set that right there. So we've got 3. Now we're going to shuffle up the rest of the modification cards. And we're going to get one at random. And let's see what we get. We got Cloak. You may discard this card to avoid a single combat. Very nice. And we'll set the rest of the modification cards over this way like so. So let's go ahead and add up our stars here. We've got 3 and 5, so that is 8. So we're going to start with 8 victory points, and in this playthrough, we're going to be playing on a night run, so we'll have to spend 3 victory points in order to redraw resolution cards. So much more difficult than just the regular standard tracker card that comes with DustRunner. Okay, guys, I think we are pretty much set up and ready to go. We need to take the exploration deck and deal out 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll set these off to the side here. And this is going to form the deck for the first round of play. So I think we're ready to go here, guys. We need to make it, of course, from our starting location all the way to the finish line node, all the way at the end of the map. And we have to do that without the raiders catching us. So fingers crossed we can make it there. Here we go, guys. Let's head into a dust run here with the expansion DustRunners. Right off the bat, we've got some raiders trying to block us as we leave the raider camp. You know, I think I'm just going to go ahead and fight them. We've got a ton of ammo. They only start with 1 health, and let's see what they get added. 6? That is not good. I don't really want to spend any of our precious victory points just yet, so I guess we're going to let them have it, man. This is quite the raider for the first enemy. They also get to attack first. He attacks a single time, I believe. Yep, 1 time. So let's see what he does for damage here. He's going to deal 2 damage to us. We go down to 7. Our health is a little bit on the low side with this car part, I feel like. I'm going to spend 3 ammo and go from 10 down to 7. And we're dealing 2. Plus 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. Plus 0 is 4, and that puts him down to 3 health. Yikes. Not great. Not the best start here. The Raider is going to retaliate here, and he's going to hit us for 3 damage. This might be a short run, guys. This might be a short one. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 ammo. We're dealing 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, nice. And we took down the Raider. Good stuff. Let's see what we get. We get 1 health. Okay, good. We desperately need that. The moon symbols match up, and we gain an ammo, which is fantastic. We also gain 2 victory points, so we're going to go up to 10. Cool. And the Raiders advance 0. That is fantastic. It's always scary to fight an enemy early on before you've even left your starting location, because there's the chance of the Raiders moving forward and catching you. Okay, let's go further down the road. So we got the crags. You may spend 1 fuel to move 1 space. I like that. We're going to spend 1 fuel and move 1 space. There we go. Okay, we're going to go further down the road here. Zooming down the road in our car. We've got a mutant up ahead. This is one of the new enemies here. You know, I don't really want to fight them. Don't really want to fight them. We could get a wild, though, which is pretty fantastic. So, you know what? We're going to do it, man. We're going to try it out. Let's see what we've got here for their health. Okay, cool. They only get 2 extra, so they're at 5, and we get to attack first. I'm going to spend 2 of our ammo. So we're doing 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Wow, plenty. Overkill right there. Let's go. We took down the mutant. We're going to gain an ammo. And the moon symbols do not match. That sucks. It would have been nice to get a wild and get a modification card, but it is what it is. At least the Raiders advance 0, and we gain 2 victory points. Cool. Let's head further down the road. What do we got? We've got a Raider. This is a big bad boss Raider from the original base game of DustRunner. We could get a wild again. Let's do it. Let's try it, man. Is he basically the same as that other character? I don't remember which of the 2 cards is which, so I don't want to peek. I think the other one started with 3 health also, right? Interesting. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and see what he's got for his health here. He only gets 1 extra, and we get to attack first. That's amazing. How many cards have we seen that did 3 damage? There's 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many there are. 4. Ooh, there's probably 4. And there's a couple cards left. I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to spend 2 ammo. So we're doing 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, he's dead. Plus 2 more is 6. Okay, cool. I wanted to play it safe, though. So now we're going to go ahead and see what we get. So we need to shuffle up the resolution deck since we exhausted it. And mix this up a little bit here. And let's see what we get here, guys. Ooh, we could get ammo. The moons don't match up, and the Raiders would move 2. I don't like that. I'm going to spend 3 victory points and go from 12 down to 9 and redraw this. The moons still don't match up, but I don't want to spend any more victory points. I think I'm just going to stick with this. So we're going to get 1 ammo. The moons don't match up, so we don't get the wild, and we get 2 victory points for defeating him. So we go from 9 up to 11, and then the Raiders are going to advance 1 space. Okay, not too bad. It would have been really nice to get that wild, though. That's a shame. Okay, let's keep going further down the road. Oh, very nice. We got the clear path. You may spend 1 fuel to move 2 spaces. What a good card. So we get to move 2. I want to go visit this settlement up here, so I'm going to head up, and we're going to go toward that star node up that way. And it looks like this is our last decision of the round here. What do we got here? We've got S-Mart. Nice. This is one of the new cards in the expansion. It says that you can gain 3 health or gain 1 fuel and 1 ammo. I think I'm going to gain the fuel and the ammo. That sounds good to me. We're kind of low-ish on health, but we're going to have to spend 1 fuel at the end of this round, and then we would have no fuel left in the tank, which is no good. So I want to have at least 1 in reserve there. Okay, so we've gone through the whole deck. So now we're going to go through this deck next time. I'm going to flip this upside down to show that we've already gone through that. That way I'll know to shuffle those together at the end of this round. We need to spend 1 fuel, and we didn't acquire any radiation. That was pretty good. No radiation through that first little stretch of the road there. So let's head into the second round here and see what we've got up ahead. We've got a spy bot. I really do not like that at all whatsoever, guys. The spy bot potentially moves the Raiders forward on the track. I'm not a big fan of that. I think I want to push my luck here. Hopefully we get lucky. Ooh, a landmine. Lose 2 health and advance the Raiders 1 space, or spend 2 ammo and avoid. I think I'm going to spend the 2 ammo. That's pretty brutal that we lose 2 ammo right there, but I think that's better than taking the damage and advancing the Raiders, I think. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into the factory. Uh-oh, you must play this card like the dust worm. You gain 1 radiation. So we're going to gain 1 of these radiation cards, and we'll set it down this way to resolve at the end of the round. And hopefully we don't suffer the ill effects of that card. Let's move further down the road. There's a flybot. The game is hell-bent on trying to move the raiders closer to us. I'm going to push my luck once again. And this time we've pushed into the roadblock, also a new card. It says gain 1 random modification and advance the raiders 1 space. Yeah, the game is just hell-bent on advancing the raiders. We gain a modification. The Starlink. This is a great card. I believe this card came in the Gnome pack. It says once per round, you may look at both exploration cards and pick one to resolve. The dust worm must always be resolved if revealed. Okay, we'll set that over that way. And then we have to advance the raiders 1 space. So we'll move them forward. And they are on that little starting node where we started. But we still got a couple spaces in between, so I'm feeling okay. Not getting too concerned yet. Let's go ahead further down the road here and see what we've got. We've got the ambulance where we can spend a fuel to move a space or gain 3 health. I think I want to gain the 3 health, honestly. So we're going to go from 5 up to 8. That's a lot. Gaining 3 of anything in this game is quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take that while we can. Let's move further. Oh, very nice. We found the gas station. We can spend 1 fuel to move 1 space or gain 2 fuel. I want to gain the 2 fuel. So we're going to go from 1 back up to 3. And remember, we've got our fuel tank down here with this extra little node on it. So we can have some extra fuel right there. So we actually have a capacity of 3. Good stuff. Let's go further down the road. We found the farm. We could gain a health, an ammo, and a fuel and advance the raiders 1 space. It might not be the worst thing ever to do it. I could Starlink. We're pretty close to the end of the round. Let's use our Starlink. So once per round, you may look at both exploration cards and pick one to resolve. The dust worm must always be resolved if revealed. Let's flip. Okay, we've got a mutant here. I think I would rather go to the farm. Yeah, let's go to the farm. So we're going to gain 1 health, 1 fuel, but we're already at max fuel, and then we'll gain 1 ammo, and then the raiders are going to advance 1 space. So they are getting a little close to us. Getting a little close, and this is the last decision of the round. And dang, we ran into the dust worm right at the end of the round. That sucks, guys. So you lose 3 health and advance the raiders 1 space. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay, well at the end of round 2, the raiders are hot on our tail, man. Yikes, not very good. So in between rounds, we're going to have to spend a fuel. And we're also going to have to resolve our radiation cards down here. So let's go ahead and roll. We rolled a 6. If we roll a 1, 3, or a 5, then we would have to activate this card, but we didn't, so we're good. This card's going to remain here, and we'll have to deal with that on a future round at the end of the next round. So now we're going to take all the cards, we're going to shuffle them up once again, and we're going to head into round 3 here. Let's get these nice and mixed up. There we go. And I love that there's so many new cards, that there's 12 new exploration cards. It just makes each round feel even more unique because there's so many different combinations that you could run into and push your luck into. Really, really good stuff. All right, there we go. So we're going to get 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put those right there. These right here, and we're ready to go, guys. Let's head further down the road. I gotta say, after 2 rounds, we've barely moved. We made it to the second card. Let's try to pick up the pace a little bit, hopefully, in this round here. We've got a mutant. We could get that wild. And yes, it does start with 3 health, like the raider boss, I call him, from the original game. I think we're gonna do it. I really want to try to get another modification card. Let's see how much extra health they get. Okay, they get 1, and they get to attack first. I think I can handle it. Hopefully it's not a 3. It's a 2. Okay. Still pretty rough, but not quite as bad as what it could have been. They got 4 health. I'm going to spend 2 ammo. This might be overkill. So we're dealing 2 plus 1 is 3. Ooh, plus 0. Should I spend 3? What do we have, 11? Yeah, I'm going to spend the 3. We're going to go down to 8 victory points, and I'm going to redraw that card. Plus 2, so that brings the total up to 5. Okay, so we take down the mutant here. Let's see what we get. Dang, the moon symbols don't match up, and the raiders are going to catch us. So we can't let that happen. We have to spend 3 to redraw. The raiders are going to catch us again. We have to spend 3 and go down to 2, and this could be it right here, guys. Woo! Okay, we lucked out there. The raiders don't advance. We do gain a fuel. That's good. But unfortunately, the moon symbols don't match up. Did they not match on any of those cards? Nope, they sure didn't. Okay, the game just doesn't want me to have any more modifications to my car. It's like, you got enough. Okay, we're also going to gain 2 victory points for defeating that enemy. And then, yeah, the raiders will advance 0. So there is a silver lining. We're still in the game. Dang, this is like the same thing. That's so crazy. I shuffled the deck and everything. We got the big bad boss raider. I think I'm going to use Starlink to see what is the other way. We got the spy bot. I'm going to go ahead and fight the raider, I think. And I'm tempted to use cloak. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to cloak. Although we're at 4. We'll gain 2 when we beat him and go to 6. And we could redraw 2 resolution cards if we need to. But that's kind of dicey. They're too close to us. I think I'm going to use cloak. You may discard this card to avoid a single combat. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to discard the cloak. Our card goes invisible. We zip away from the raider. Let's go further down the road. We got the roadblock. Gain 1 random modification. Advance the raiders 1 space. We can't do that or we're going to lose. So we have to go the other way into raiders. And it's going to be kind of dicey, guys. He's got 2 health to start. And let's add to that. He gets 2 more health. And he gets to attack first. Please be gentle. 2 damage. Yikes. I'm going to spend 2. So we're dealing 2 damage. Plus 3 is 5. Plus 3 more is 8. My goodness. I wanted to be absolutely sure that we took him down. And what do we get for it? Nice. Okay, so the raiders are not going to advance. We're going to gain 2 victory points for defeating him. We're going to get ammo. And we pushed into him, so we get ammo again. And that is fantastic. Awesome. Okay, we're still in it, guys. We're barely hanging on. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the resolution deck. We are barely hanging in there right now, dudes. It's not looking great. I don't know why we're not able to move down the road. Like, we're just not finding any cards that are letting us zip down the road. Okay, there we go. Let's move further down. What do we got here? Raiders? I really don't want to fight. I feel like we can't fight right now because they're right behind us. We're going to push into a landmine. No. Okay, well, we have to spend the 2 ammo because otherwise we just lose the game if we take 2 health damage because we only have 2 health left. Okay, let's keep going. This has been a pretty brutal run so far. Here we go. We got the ambulance. We can either spend a fuel to move a space or gain 3 health. I really want to create some distance, but the 3 health is too tempting. I think I'm going to gain the 3 health. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to go into the last card here. And we've got S-Mart where we can gain 3 health or gain a fuel and an ammo. I guess we'll gain 3 health and go up to 8. Nice, dude. We healed for 6 right there at the end. That was really, really good. Okay, cool. So we made it through this. We need to spend a fuel at the end of the round. And we need to resolve this radiation card down here. And we rolled a 2. Okay, cool. We didn't trigger it. It's a 1, 3, or a 5. Nice. Then we're going to go ahead and set this deck over this way. And we're going to move into this deck here for round number 4. And let's see what we've got. A bunker. It says, spend 1 fuel to move 1 space or gain 2 health and 1 ammo. I think now we need to spend the fuel and move. We need to start zipping down the road here. All right. Let's see what we got up ahead. At least we got 1 space between us and the raiders. A raider. Yeah, I think we could do it. I feel a little bit safer now that we've got at least 1 space of distance between us. Let's see how much extra health they get. 5. Ooh, we're on 6. And they get to attack first? I guess so. This is kind of brutal, guys. This is kind of brutal. Let's see what they do. Please be gentle. 3 damage. That is the complete opposite of gentle. I'm going to spend my last ammo. Yikes. We're dealing 2 plus 1 is 3 and put them down to 3. Okay. The raider is going to retaliate here and do 2 damage. And it's not looking great, guys. We're going to do 2 damage to put them at 1. Let's see what they do to us. Okay, 0. Nice. And then we'll do 2 damage. And of course, we've got the 2 damage on our car part, so we don't have to spend any ammo, thankfully, because we're completely out of ammo. And let's see what we draw here. Nice, dude. We get a modification. Let's go. So we drew the stable trek. When in the crags, you may move 2 spaces instead of 1. That is really good. Also, we get 2 victory points for defeating that raider. And the moon symbols match up, so we get a health back. That's good, because they beat the heck out of us right there. And the raiders advance 0. Amazing. Amazing. Let's go further down the road. We've got a flybot. I think I'm going to use the Starlink. What we got this way? The farm? Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather go to the farm, even though it is very, very risky. We're going to gain a health, a fuel, 1 ammo, and advance the raiders 1 space. Ooh, man, they're right on our tails, guys. What do we got here? Ooh, the crags. You may spend 1 fuel to move 1 space, but we just picked up the stable trek. So when in the crags, you may move 2 spaces instead of 1. Dude, that's amazing. So we spend 1 fuel, and we go 1, 2, and we just passed over a star node. So that means that we get to stop at a settlement, and it is Rust Row. The survivors at Rust Row are in need of fuel and will give you 4 health for 1 fuel. You may only take this action once. Ooh. No, dude, I need my fuel. I've only got 1 fuel left, so I'm going to pass on that, but I'm going to go ahead and roll for victory points at least. We roll a 1 and get 0. That's not ideal. Okay, we're going to leave Rust Row behind. Screw that place. We're out of here. And we're going to head further down the road here through the crags. And what do we have up ahead? We've got the old tank. Spend a fuel to move 1 space or gain 1 fuel and 1 ammo. I like that. Let's gain a fuel and an ammo, dudes, because we're running low on both. All right, moving further ahead. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. We've got a mutant with 2 health. We do have some space between us and the raiders. We could probably do it. Let's do it. So he's got 2 plus... There we go, 1, and we get to attack first. I'm going to only spend 1 ammo, so we're doing 2 plus 3 is 5, and we took him down. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little more like it. And let's see, we get an ammo. Fantastic, so we get our ammo right back. The moon symbols match, so we get another ammo. We also get 2 victory points and go up to 10. And the Raiders advance 0. We're getting really lucky with those, with the resolution cards, advancing them 0. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set these to the side and keep on going. It's the last cards of round 3, I think we're on. I don't even know what round we're on. Maybe it's 5 by now. I've lost track. We've got a mutant here. Another one, huh? We should probably just do it. We should probably just do it, guys, and not get too crazy with it. He gets 3 extra health, and we get to attack first. I'm going to spend 1. I'm only going to spend 1 and hope that we get lucky. We're doing 2 plus 2 is 4. Let's go. We got it, dudes. We preserved some of our ammo. Let's see what happens here. We gain a health. The moons match, so we gain an ammo. We gain 2 victory points, so we're up to 12. And dude, 0 again. We're getting really, really lucky with that. That's awesome. Okay, we've reached the end of the deck there, so we're going to have to spend 1 fuel and roll for our radiation. And we rolled 2. Awesome. So it doesn't pop off. It's only if we roll an odd number over here for this one. Cool. So now we're going to shuffle up the cards. And we're going to head into the next round here, guys. This is going pretty well so far. I believe we're entering round 5 right now. Fairly certain. I think that was round 4. All right, we're getting there. We're almost to the 3rd card on the map. I'm hoping that we'll get around where we get to just like zip down the road. You know what I mean? Maybe find the gas station, get a couple fuel, run into the clear path, the crags. That would be fantastic. Okay, let's get these nice and mixed. It feels better too shuffling these now because there's more cards. It's a lot easier to shuffle. It feels good, especially with the little sleeves on them like this. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh wait, I need to deal out 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll set these here. And here we go into round number 5, I think. The outpost. Spend a fuel to move 1 space or gain 2 ammo. I think I'm going to gain the 2 ammo and go up to 5. I want to feel a little bit safer if we have to get into a fight. Rather have some ammo. We've got a mutant here. He will only get 1 health, and he could potentially give us a modification. So let's try this out. Okay, he gets 2 more health. Ooh, he's going to get to attack twice, though. Okay, we need to get lucky right here. Okay, he does 1 and 2. Okay, so 3 total. That was kind of brutal. I'm going to spend 1. Oops, I'm destroying the road. I'm going to spend 1 ammo. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the resolution deck. And yeah, that middle card part is just insane. It kind of sucks that it's only got a 2 fuel tank, you know what I mean? But the plus 2 damage is huge. It's so useful. It really helps you to conserve your ammo. So we spent 1, so we're doing 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, perfect. We took him down. Let's see what we're going to get here. Man, the moon symbols don't match. I don't like that. I really want a new modification. I think I'm actually going to spend the... Ooh, should I? Maybe I shouldn't be greedy. No, I'm not going to be greedy. Let's just take the 2 victory points that we get for defeating him. We're going to gain 1 health. And the raiders are going to advance 1. Dang, man. It would be nice to get a wild. I think we've defeated 3 enemies now that have that wild, and we haven't gotten it from any of them, unfortunately. Okay, let's keep on going. It is what it is. We got S-Mart. I love this place. Gain 3 health or gain 1 fuel and 1 ammo. I actually want to gain the fuel and the ammo, I believe. I do want to gain the health too, though, but I want to move further down the road, and we're sitting on 1 fuel. We've got the farm. Oh, man. I guess we're going to go. We're going to gain 1 of everything. So 1 health, 1 fuel, 1 ammo, and the raiders are going to advance 1, and they are right on our tail once again, guys. Okay, let's peace out from the farm. Man, I keep running into the landmine. I don't think I've used the Starlink yet this round, right? So let's go ahead and use it. Oh, man, I am so glad I used it. Okay, we're going to go that way. We're going to head down the clear path, spend 1 fuel, and go 1, 2 down that way. Amazing. So glad we ran into that card. It's probably the best card in the exploration deck, honestly. Let's go further. And, oh, nasty. We ran into the factory. We gain 1 radiation. Okay, so we get another radiation card down this way. If we roll a 1 or a 4, bad stuff happens. So essentially, we want to roll a 2 or a 6 at the end of this round here to be safe. Okay, that's the end of the round. We need to spend 1 fuel, and we need to roll for a radiation. What do we roll? We roll a 5, and we get blinded. A white fog begins to enclose around your eyes, making your vision cloudy. Keeping your vehicle on the road has been tricky, and you have taken some damage. Discard 1 health. Ooh, okay, so we're going to lose 1 health and go down to 4. And then we'll discard this to the bottom. Oops, to the bottom of the radiation deck over this way. Okay, cool. And then we still got this one down this way since we didn't roll a 1 or a 4. All right, we're going to move this deck over here. We're going to place this deck over here, and we're going to head further down the road, guys. Here we go. Side road. You may spend 2 fuel to move 3 spaces. Gain 1 radiation. Dang it, we're sitting on 1 fuel. I would have totally done this. That would have been amazing. Dang. I guess I'll just push my luck. Oh, no. Into a spy bot. This could be bad. This could potentially be bad, guys. Yee. Okay, so, well, he's going to have 4 health. Let's see how much extra health he gets. 5? No way. I'm going to spend 3. Let's redraw that. 6? No way. I'm going to spend 3 again, so we're going down to 8. Let's redraw that. Okay, 3, and then we get to go first. Okay, I want to make sure this guy dies, so I'm going to spend 3 ammo. Go from 6 down to 3. So we're doing 2. Plus 2 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. He's dead. Plus 2 more is 9. Nice. Okay, we took him down. Let's see what we get. Ooh, man, they're going to move forward too? I don't like that, guys. I'm spending 3 victory points. We're going to redraw that. That's more like it. We get an ammo. We pushed our luck into this guy, so we automatically get that, even though the moon symbols do match up, so we would have got it regardless, which is a fuel. We get 2 victory points. And the raiders will advance 1 space. All right, let's keep on trucking. We've got a mutant. Every card I flip is like a life or death decision in this game. Oh man. I guess we'll do it. I think yeah, let's just do it. He's only got 1 health plus, okay, 1 more. That's not bad. So he's got 2 health. The bad thing is though that he's going to get to attack first, unfortunately. Hopefully he draws a blink for damage. He didn't. He drew a 3. No, I cannot let that happen. So we're going to go from 7 down to 4 and redraw. There we go. He draws a blank. And then we can attack him for 2 damage, and that's all he's got is 2 health, so he's done. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to get a fuel. Very nice. And the moon symbols match up, so we're also going to get an ammo. Also very nice. We get 2 victory points, go from 4 up to 6. And the raiders advance 0, most importantly. Good stuff. All right, let's head further down the road. We got a roadblock. Gain 1 random modification. Advance the raiders 1 space. Okay, I guess. The Rad Shield. When you are to draw a radiation card, you may draw 2 and pick 1 and then discard the other. Okay, that's cool. I like that. And then advance the raiders 1 space. I don't like that so much. Don't like that so much. Let's keep on going. Look at the big old bad boss raider himself. No, dude, I'm pushing my luck. Give me a location. Dang it, a raider. Not good. Okay, at least this one only starts with 3 health plus 2 more, and we get to attack first. I'm going to spend 2 ammo. Let's shuffle up the resolution deck. Dude, it's crazy how close this game has been so far. We're halfway to the finish line, and it's just been like a nail biter the entire time, which I love. Let's go ahead and shuffle this up. A lot of tension. Okay, let's see. So we spent 2 ammo, right? So we're doing 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Ooh, just barely got it. Let's go ahead and draw. Okay, the Raiders are going to advance 1. We can't have that or we lose. So we've got 2 shots at this, guys. I'm going to spend 3 and 2. Nope. This is our last shot right here, guys. We're going to spend 3. We need it to be a 0. There we go. We get a fuel. We're maxed out on fuel. And we pushed into this Raider. So we're going to get this health kit right here. We also get 2 victory points. And the Raiders advance 0, thankfully. All right. That was super, super close. We're basically effectively out of victory points right now. We can't spend any to redraw resolution cards. A Raider? No, man. This is not good. I guess we'll Starlink and see what's the other way. The old tank? Yes, let's go that way. We can spend a fuel to move 1 space, or we can gain 1 fuel and 1 ammo. Let's go ahead and spend a fuel and move 1 space, man, because they're getting way too close for comfort right now. Let's go further down the road into the dust worm. I'm so glad that we just moved. We take 3 damage and go down to 2, and it advances the Raiders 1 space. My goodness, guys. We take 1 step ahead, and they're right behind us once again. We got the biolab. We can spend 1 fuel to move 1 space, or remove all radiation and advance the Raiders 1 space. Yeah, I think I'm going to spend a fuel and move 1. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to head over this way. Cool. All right. That is it for the round, guys. So we're going to have to spend our very last fuel, and we need to roll for delirium here, which honestly won't matter much because it just says discard 1 fuel. We rolled a 1, it procs delirium. It says you are in a state of panic, and your mind shifts from one fear to the next. Suddenly, you realize you have been off course for some time. Discard 1 fuel. We don't have any fuel to discard. All right, so we'll go ahead and discard that card there. And yeah, that was it. That was the end of both of the decks of cards here. So once again, we got to shuffle them up and form a new exploration deck for, I think this is like the 4th time now, guys. I think we're going in around like 7 or something at this point. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is a lengthy one here. All right, we're getting close though, dudes. I can almost taste victory. We are, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes away. We just need to move 5 spaces. Can we find the crags, man? We've got the stable trek. If we can find the crags and the clear path, let's go, bro. Okay, let's shuffle this up. Very nice. And we need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like so. What do we got? The flybot. Ooh, I'm going to push my luck into a mutant. No, why does it always have to be an enemy every time I push my luck, guys? Why? He's got 4 health, man. Plus 5? Jeez. I guess at least we get to attack first. Okay, I guess. We're gonna try it, dude. I've got to kill him, though. Okay, I'm going to spend, because he attacks twice, and we're on 2 health. Okay, I'm going to spend all of my ammo, all 3 of it. Or was it on 2? Oh man, I don't even know what it was just on. I think it was on 3, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, guys. I literally just reached over, grabbed the cube, and moved it. I don't even know which one it was on. I think it was on 3. Blast me in the comments if I just got that wrong. Okay, so we're doing 2 plus, oh man, this is not off to a good start. 1 is 3. It looks like I'm going to die either way, so it's not going to matter. Plus 2 is 5. Plus 2 is 7, and he's at 2, and he's going to get to attack twice. I think this is all she wrote, guys. It's been fun. Here we go. He gets to attack twice. 3 damage, and we don't have enough to spend to redraw, and that is it. We get blown up by the Raider. There it is, dude. We got pretty close, man. We're only 5 nodes away from the finish line. So there it was, guys. There was a run of DustRunners by Jason Glover. And of course, you'll need the base game DustRunner to play along with this game. But there it is, guys. I will leave the link down in the description so you can go check out the crowd sale video that Jason Glover uploaded for DustRunners if you want to check that out. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up like button, click the red subscribe button, and click the bell so you can stay notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'll have plenty more DustRunners playthroughs on the way, guys. So thanks for hanging out with me, dudes. And until next time, have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video.